How eventful these last few weeks have been. Oh, that one was bad for my vocal cords. Whew. This little girl was at the Borders all weekend and she got back yesterday. Back in the day when we used to get her from the Borders, she would come home and be like super loving and sweet for several days because she was so glad to be back. But this time she's just been pure evil.
Who's been evil?
The bird.
Evil? Why?
She's just been screaming and biting and...
Yeah. She told me she felt a little betrayed.
The bird told you that?
Yeah.
Oh.
She says, I feel betrayed.
I feel betrayed. Remember when you used to say that? Why did I teach you that sentence? I don't remember why. So the guys are here downstairs working on the new music studio. I need to head to the regular studio, but I'm dragging my feet. No! No. There's my butt. Goodbye. Yeah, I feel like probably the longer I use the actual program, the more I'll be able to add personal, experiences with it. Lately with my job, I've been feeling everything down to the last minute. Like every minute counts. It seems like every time I turn around, there's a brand that wants to have a full-blown meeting over something that could be an email. And when that's done, there's a script that needs to be written. And when that script is done, there's footage that needs to be shot. And when that's done, there's footage that needs to be edited. And then when that's edited, I got 400 emails to catch up on. And when I catch up on those, there's a whole new video that needs to be planned and scripted, shot, and edited. And I sometimes feel like I'm just living video to video and not paying as much attention to my real life as I should. Get up, Joel! And some weeks I overwork myself so much that the stress, I think, lowers my immune system and I end up getting myself sick. Like I did this week. You guys can't see Nick, he's dancing right now. So, super fun day. I have to go get a COVID test because your girl's not feeling good. And then I'll be working from home. I have at least 3 videos I need to get done this week, which means I'll probably end up finishing 1. And also, Penny needs her nails cut because we listen to that clicking 24 hours a day. That's it.
It's probably a bad idea, but it sounded fun.
Why is it a bad idea?
I said maybe, just because it's kind of creepy, my hair might stick to it, I don't know. I want to start working on a rat tail.
I don't want to be in it. What do you think, guys? Is it cute? You want to come inside?
She wants to know if we can watch the boys on Friday night. Hello?
As long as I'm better. Dang, I need to put some eyebrows on. You ever feel like you don't have your eyebrows filled in and you feel so, I feel like powder. Remember that movie Powder? So welcome to another episode of I Only Wear Shirts in 3 specific colors. I'm just gonna let her drink her water really quick. Still thirsty. Last I saw you guys, I think I was going to take a COVID test and I tested positive. I got decently sick. It was nowhere near as bad as last time, but it still wasn't fun. I'm better now. Nikki and I just shot an ad for Cometeer Coffee, which by the way was really good. And I need to go to the studio now. I feel like it's one of those days where I have so many things I have to get done that I don't even know where to start, and I want to just give up and lay in bed. I need to do some work for this channel. I need to do some work for Patreon. I need to get a bunch of stuff sent over to my lawyer who's trying to help me get out of a contract. It's a lot today, kids. And I need to get all of this done within the next 4 days because we're going to the cabin again this weekend. It's not gonna be a cabin visit every one of these videos, but it just happens to be like the season where everybody wants to go. Channing's new girlfriend, I guess she's not new. Channing's girlfriend is in town from Canada. She's gonna come see it for the first time. I'm excited, but it's like I have tunnel vision. I gotta get all my stuff done so that I can be there at a decent hour on Friday. What is today, Tuesday? Okay, we gotta go, kids. Get back to work. I'm just kidding. I'm all by my lonesome now, kids. All by myself. I'm trying to remove this actress from this scene in that Adventures of Food Boy movie so that I can like green screen myself into it. And this is actually my favorite part of editing. There's something so satisfying about it. But then it's like the most satisfying when you actually bring in the green screen footage and like adjust the color to make it look like I'm really in the movie. There's like nothing more fun to me. Look at that, y'all. Before, after. Before, after. Oh wait, I need to add a blur to these bricks.
You smell really bad. I mean, I can't believe how much you are sweating.
This movie is so stupid. I need to go home. Another day is almost come and gone. Can't imagine what else could go wrong. Sometimes I'd like to hide away somewhere and lock the door. A single battle lost, but not the war. 'Cause tomorrow's another day, and I'm thirsty anyway. So bring on the rain. So today is Sunday. We just had a nice weekend here at the cabin. Everybody left. I think this might be the first time I've ever like been here fully by myself since this cabin came into my family 2 years ago. We had to drive separately because I had to work Friday on a sponsored video, and then he had to leave early because he had band practice. So I'm all by myself in the wilderness. Kind of loving it. This was like one of my favorite cabin weekends to date. Channing's girlfriend was in town from Canada, who I just love and adore. Dante came with his wife, Brienne, whom I've been friends with for like 10 years and I also love and adore. There was a million kids here. My sisters came out, my nephews. It was like a full-blown family affair. Dude, the best thing that happened this weekend, not the best thing. There was a lot of good things that happened, but one of the best things is Dante, he's like the coffee guy, and he brought his, straight up brought his espresso machine and like bean grinder. I don't know if that's what you call it, but literally he made me the best oat milk latte. He like weighed the beans, ground them, did whatever else you do to make a latte. We literally had fresh lattes every day. It was amazing.
She drinking that, I drinking this.
Now I'm kind of feeling the urge to deep clean this place, which I guess would be kind of silly because my parents hired somebody to clean it, but it just seems kind of satisfying. And what do you call it? Cathartic. That noise is horrible. What was here? Who hurt you? I wish that you guys were all here with me right now. Like, I wish you could see how beautiful. It's like 78 degrees. It is so quiet, and I feel like if I am quiet enough, I might see a deer or something. I don't know. It's spectacular.
That's a rainbow.
So I did something so weird a couple days ago that I like can't get out of my head. I was heading home from the cabin on Sunday, and I was just driving along, looking at the beautiful nature, enjoying the scenery, and I drove past a snake. And I was like, oh my god, and I like swerved not to hit him, but I thought I did. I'm not very good at judging like how wide my car is, and so I got out and walked over to him, and I grew up around snakes, so they don't scare me. And I had this really fleeting thought, like, he looks like he could be venomous, and it like went through my head so quickly I didn't even really entertain it. I was like, no, he's not. Like, copperheads are gray. Why would I think that when they're called copperheads? I don't know. But anyway, I wanted him to get out of the road because I knew the hunters were going to be coming in and out on their ATVs, and so I was going to poke him with a stick, and I had another fleeting thought. I was like, he'll slither away, he's not going to strike at me. Go little guy, go. I think you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance. And I kind of realized, like, I think this is a venomous snake just by like the look of his head, but I still wasn't recognizing him. And then I shared the video and the pictures I took on my story, and you guys were all like, yeah, that's a copperhead, you're stupid. Which I was, but you know what is bothering me the most about it is that person I talked to you guys about in my last video, the one who like told me goodbye and doesn't want to be in my life anymore. He's the one who had me around snakes all the time as a kid, and so that snake, for some reason, even as I was driving away, I had this like sinking feeling in my heart, really similar to like when something triggers me about Elizabeth or my grandma that I lost in 2017. It was like a grief feeling, but the person's still alive, which turns out has a name. If you're grieving somebody who's still alive, it's called ambiguous grief. I've never heard of such a thing, but it makes sense because I remember I got separated from this person for a long time when I was like 9, I think. And I remember being at school one time and like smelling spray paint, and the smell of spray paint, he was always working with spray paint and stuff, like projects and art and everything. And I had to go to the school counselor because I smelled the spray paint, and the whole day I couldn't stop crying, and I was like in this horrible state of grief, but he was still alive. He just wasn't with me. And it's just weird to like reflect, like have that same feeling as a 33-year-old over a snake. I feel like I'm going to be triggered by stuff for a while, like every day. So that has been stuck in my head for a good 48 hours. That and the fact that I was really disappointed in myself for not recognizing a copperhead. And so the moral of this story is, if you are grieving somebody who's still alive, There is a name for it. Support for it exists. But I am choosing to let the feelings come. I feel like the first month I was trying to push everything out of my head, and now I'm like, you know what? Let's feel this. Let's feel this feeling, acknowledge it, deal with it, and then move on. You know, I'm coping with it with prayer. I keep telling myself, he's safe, he's okay, I'm safe, I'm okay. Sometimes relationships with certain family members don't work out, and I'm moving on with my life, you know. But if any of you are dealing with that same thing, you are absolutely not alone. I was so surprised in my last video actually to hear how many of you are dealing with the same thing from the same family member. On another note, it is so beautiful right now in the shade. Hear that wind? That breeze is blowing. I gotta go to work. You know what a huge part of being a YouTuber is changing your shirt 80 times in one day so that people don't know that you shot multiple ads on the same day. Speaking of which, can someone tell me what we're shooting today? Oh, that's right, no one's here because normal people don't work on Saturdays. I'm just kidding, I know they do. Ooh, Hootie's playing outside. Okay, HelloFresh, here we go. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit subscription service. Why are you driving when I'm trying to shoot? I just had the coolest idea for another ad I have to shoot, and I busted this guy out. Look at this thing. This is a dinosaur, okay? This isn't the exact camera I had as a kid. Like, this isn't the one, but it's like the exact model that my mom and stepdad got me when I was 12. And it works, but I need to charge the battery. And I've searched the studio high and low, can't find the battery. But I did find all my VHS tapes. That one will be sure to offend some people. So there's this place in St. Louis called Six Flags St. Louis. I feel like there's Six Flagses in other states apart from Missouri, but back in the 90s, they had this place called Big Time Studios there where you could go and like pick a song and make your own music video. And of course, like that's all I wanted to do when I was there, as opposed to standing outside in the heat waiting in line for rides. So I have literally stacks upon stacks. You guys have unfortunately had to see a lot of them. But they are kind of fun. And for some reason, they're triggering me right now. I feel like it's one of those days where my mind just won't focus on anything but this one person and that darn copperhead. It's hot in here, dude. Where's the shirt I came in? Why does this sound like an old rocking chair? I'm just having a little moment at work here. I feel like I've been staring at this computer for like... Guys, I was just not like in a great mental place this day. It was really hard to get anything done. I kept stopping every 5 seconds to complain, and finally at some point I realized I needed to take my own advice from earlier. I feel like today is one of those days where I got like a couple working hours in me, and then it's like home, t-shirt, pigtails out, salsa. Can you tell how good my coping skills are? I didn't even mean for that to be like an exact measurement, like one exact mason jar of salsa, but here we are.